Ladies and gentlemen, now in today's video, we're going to be checking out the new game mode, Fantastic Force Recruitment. So the first time you enter this is actually going to add, I believe, about 52 two-star champions, all fully maxed out to your roster, but it's not like Battlegrounds where you need to manually set it up. Everything gets auto set up in this game mode, but as of right now, the launch, this appears to be a little bit laggy, as you can see here, and also a little bit buggy as well. So just have that expectation that it might take, a day or two to get that smoothed out. And the goal is to get as many points as possible. You can see the more points you get, the more milestone rewards you're going to get. And there's also ranked rewards as well that are very, very juicy, I would say. Is anything displaying here? Yeah. Well, there was some good stuff on the live stream, but it appears to have disappeared anyway. So we're going to go into the standard one first, and then I believe once you've done the standard one a few times, you can do the energized one to basically get like triple rewards. I'm not too sure if that one also counts toward points for the leaderboard, but I think it's a way of getting the milestone one done potentially a little bit quicker. But yeah, we have pressed enter, and let's see if we can get into this game mode and start checking it out. All right, so it took us a few minutes to load in here, but we've actually got quite a good hand of characters. So we've got a deadly duo. Now, there's going to be like a lot of abstract things to learn, but it's essentially like cards. You're looking for kind of matching or sequential themes within the cards and characters that you have down the bottom. And again, it's that bottom row of 5 characters that are pulled from your character. But again, these numbers and also icons, they're exclusive to this game mode. So again, you've just got to try this a couple of times, kind of get used to it and know what you're looking for here. Now, there are some insane combos for mega points, but again, I think we want something that's probably going to be a little bit more realistic to get. I think either getting like the triple here, if we can get like another 7 or a double of like another number, that would be absolutely phenomenal. So your options here, if you're essentially looking to cash out on your hand, you fight the boss. If you're looking to swap various characters, you want to fight an opponent relative to the amount of characters that you would like to swap. So here, it's a little bit like tough to tell exactly like how many I would like to get rid of, but I think I want to get rid of all 3 and gamble that I'm going to get another 7. So I think finding the Symbiote Spider-Man and swapping 3 appears to be the best here. Now, opening this up, the attacker gains a 200% Fury passive at the start of the fight if they are in the blue faction or the green faction, and odd grade gains an additional 200% Fury passive. So we're looking for blue or green and also odd grade as well. I don't think we've got any blue or green, right? So we're just looking for odd grade. I think we just got the yellow. And yeah, so it tells you the faction here. So we basically want an odd grade, which is the man thing, right? He's 11, odd grade, should get big fury here, and then be dealing some pretty big damage. So let's give this a go. My habit of just going for like a parry and then 3 comboing into Spider-Man so he can't evade is not really needed at this point in the match. We can get away with 4-5 combos. Again, these matches, as you can see, should not be too difficult. There we go. Symbiote Spider-Man, he's down, he's gone, he's in the bin. Really just a reason to re-roll here. So we want to swap out 3 hollows. So we get rid of Man-Thing, we're going to get rid of Daredevil, and we're going to get rid of Night Thrasher here. And we're looking for 7s, boys. That's what we want. Another 7. And I think we get the opportunity to re-roll our hand. I think it's up to 2 more times. But it's also, there is a score guide on the right-hand side that tells us what we could potentially go for. Because we could have also kept the 2 and 3 and kind of re-rolled for, looking for a 1, which is, I believe, the ISO icon, and then like a 4 or 5. So yeah, there's a lot of skills you can learn maybe in this game mode about decision making that will help you become a better player at cards and Balatro. So yeah, we appear to be stuck on the loading. So we're going to come back when it has loaded. All right, it's just loaded. We got 3 new ones. So we've got a 5, we've got a 10, and we got a 13. That is nothing what we wanted to see there. So we're going to go to swap 3 again. We're going to go for this guillotine. And this is even and red and yellow. So we want to look for an even red or yellow character to bring in here. He's a blue faction, one green faction, red, yellow. Okay, so we have no evens here, so I think we just go for Howard the Duck. Just auto mash here. Should be good. We still get the bonus here. It's a little bit... I think one of the things that makes this feel like instinctively off is like not having the class elements, you know? Like tech. I associate Howard with being like a blue character because he's tech. So that feels a little like, okay, I've got to go through the user interface. I've got to learn something a little bit different. But yeah, it's not the biggest friction point ever, but it does feel a little bit weird in some places, you know? Okay, we have pressed fight here, so we're gonna see. I like the ability list UI being a bit more concise here, though, and just having like all of the things that seem a little bit easier to read. So yeah, I actually really I don't know if they use this in many other things, but this is yeah, this is pretty cool. But yeah, aside from that, we are still waiting for the server to load. It appears that this game mode is absolutely rinsing the server and maybe even pulled down by the time that this video gets potentially uploaded. So we'll see what happens. At the time of recording this, it's 25 minutes after the debut of this event. I can imagine people are logging in. All of the 2-star characters are being sent to people's rosters quite aggressively. Maybe that's something that's causing the server issue. But one can only assume. Right, let's fast forward when we start this fight. Alright, so I actually got disconnected there, and we are going to be going back in. So yeah, let's give this a go. Oh, Howard the Duck. Just always the MVP. Look at this. See, these are kind of... This is my pace of match, you know. This is the content where I really excel as a incredible player. See there, 19 hits dealt, 0 hits taken. Truly the best, man. Truly the best. Okay, so we are going to roll again. You can see how it... Oh, the thing is, okay, you could go for the 7s here, or this is the God one. You need the 10, 11, 12, and the ace of a certain one. So... Do we just go for that? I think we go for that, right? That's like the totally not good play to go for. It's about the same chance. Is it the same chance? Probably not the same chance. Probably far lower. But yeah, I mean, you know, destiny calls. We've got like some sort of setup here, and we got a duo back, which is not exactly what we wanted there. But let's go for, I think, the swap 3 again. And we're just gonna gold roll this, man. I believe. I totally believe. Because if you get that perfect one, this is totally gambler's mentality, man, and why I'm gonna end up with no points in this event. But yeah, if we get the perfect one, man, that's the equivalent to like, I don't know, like 20 something runs on a half decent score. I think they were saying on the live stream that nobody has got that internally. So yeah, somebody's got to get it at some point. And, you know, why can't that somebody be me first try? We got this, boys. You know, this game's rigged. Cabam Michael's rig ray is no longer as present as it was. So I believe, and maybe, you know, maybe we can still get some doubles or triples. So let's see what we're gonna get here. And we have got absolutely shafted? Yep, absolutely shafted. Okay, so we lost the double, and then we went from 50 points to 10 points on this event. So we spent all of that time just to get absolutely wrecked. Well, this game teaches you valuable lessons about gambling, always. That's really, you know, people think this is a fighting game. They think that it's a Marvel game, but this game has always been a casino. It's always been designed to teach you about risk versus reward, and you learn lessons really every time you play this game, and it truly is fascinating, the knowledge that comes of this one. It appears, though, I have been gifted with getting disconnected at this point. So that's a bit of a sad time. I don't know, actually, in the last hand if we drew any sevens, but we don't have any sevens here, so even my dream of many, many sevens might not have really panned out. But I would have at least liked to get 50 points instead of 10. That would have been a great time. But yeah, I'll be back once this is reconnected. Okay, so I just got disconnected again, and then when I reconnected, it just lets me go straight in the match. So this is fantastic here. We just wait for the end of that combo. I am seemingly not so great on those parries today, but there we go. The first run is down. All of that effort, boys, and we got 10 points. So we're down pretty bad right now. We could have got a whole 50 points, man. We could have been laughing, mate. We could have been having a great time. But no, unfortunately, not today. Alright, so I tried to record another run, but the server is an absolute shambles at the moment. Like, every single screen I'm disconnecting, there's like 2 disconnects before I'm even trying to do one match. It's like crazy at the moment. So yeah, essentially that's how you do it. You know, there's a lot of just getting used to this and playing with it and deciding what kind of gambles you want to go for. It seems also like the, you know, trying to line up 5 of one element could potentially be a good one if you like roll into 3 at the start. But again, it's just all about those odds you've got there, and it's very easy to get wrecked. But also keep in mind that if you want to unlock kind of the mega version where you spend, I believe it's like 3 times more energy and get 3 times more points, you need to do the 7-day clash event up to 1000, and that's going to give you the side quest selector here, and this is going to give you like a bit of tier 7 basic and also unlock that one. So yeah, overall this seems like a cool game mode. It's definitely something a little different. However, it's, you know, there's no beating around the bush. This is a very, very rough start to it. It's taking a huge load on the servers, and I assume this is probably at least for the next couple of hours going to be an issue, but I may be incorrect on that. Maybe by the time I've uploaded this video it's working seamlessly, but already, you know, we're about nearly like 40 minutes into this on my end so far, and it's, yeah, just seems to be getting worse at the moment, which is very unfortunate. But if you're watching this, you know, a few hours later or maybe tomorrow, I hope things have cleared up and the game mode and experience is going to be a little bit better. But yeah, ladies and gentlemen, thank you all very much for watching today's video. Take care, and I hope that you have an absolutely fantastic day.